Tank. Traits and abilities. A-class hunter. Tank is an A-class hunter and considered a powerful human fighter with increased durability and physical strength compared to the average human. Massive endurance and resilience. As his name implies, Tank is a tank in terms of physical durability. He has massive health, allowing him to take a lot of damage before being overwhelmed. His resilience is one of his key traits, able to endure even intense combat situations without tiring or faltering. Physical strength. Tank possesses enhanced physical strength that is above human average. While not as versatile as some other hunters in terms of speed or magic, his offensive power comes from raw brute force and strong weapon use. Combat expertise. While primarily a tank, Tank is still skilled in close-quarters combat and weaponry. He uses a combination of his physical prowess and tactical knowledge to control the flow of a battle, often engaging enemies in a way that allows his team to take advantage of his defenses. Defensive aura. Tank's true advantage comes from his defensive abilities. His combat style revolves around taking the hits for his team and standing firm in the face of overwhelming odds. His defensive tactics are his main asset in battle, and he can block and mitigate damage effectively. Kaishin no Kuuro. Traits and abilities. Divine power. Kuuro possesses godlike powers as a Kaishin. This gives him a massive edge in terms of raw power, speed, and magical abilities compared to regular humans. He can manipulate energy, time, and other elemental forces, making him a formidable opponent against even the most powerful beings. Physical strength. Kuuro has superhuman strength that exceeds typical human limits. His enhanced physical power allows him to crush his opponents with ease, and he can also combine this strength with his divine powers to amplify his attacks. Energy manipulation. Kuuro has the ability to manipulate destructive energy on a massive scale. He can summon energy blasts, force fields, and disorienting attacks that affect the battlefield. His energy abilities could overpower defensive shields and resistances. Regeneration and durability. As a divine being, Kuuro has an accelerated healing factor that allows him to recover from injuries faster than ordinary beings. His durability is also exceptional, able to withstand extreme conditions and powerful strikes. Speed and agility. Kuuro's speed is above human level, able to move faster than most fighters and react to attacks with tactical precision. While Tank is more focused on defense, Kuuro's speed and ability to attack from unexpected angles give him a significant advantage. Tactical intelligence. Kuuro is extremely intelligent and strategic in battle. He's not just about raw power but also uses his divine intellect to anticipate and outmaneuver his opponents. His mind works as quickly as his body, and his mastery of battle tactics makes him unpredictable. Trait comparison. Tank. Combat skill, high, specializes in taking and dealing physical damage. Physical strength, high, superior human strength. Durability, very high, can tank enormous amounts of damage. Speed and agility, moderate, not the fastest, more focused on defense. Energy manipulation, low to moderate, uses physical power mainly, some energy manipulation. Regeneration, moderate, normal human limits. Intelligence, high, strategic, tactical fighter. Offensive power, high, brute force and heavy hits. Defensive power, very high, exceptional tanking ability. Kaishin no Kuuro. Combat skill, very high, divine being with mastery over both physical and magical combat. Physical strength, very high, superhuman, enhanced by divine energy. Durability, extremely high, regenerates quickly and can endure immense damage. Speed and agility, very high, can react quickly, immense speed in combat. Energy manipulation, very high, can manipulate and unleash destructive energy. Regeneration, very high, rapid regeneration, almost godlike durability. Intelligence, very high, tactically brilliant and divine intellect. Offensive power, extremely high, energy blasts, divine powers, physical strength. Defensive power, high, can withstand damage but more offensive than defensive. Fight analysis. Phase 1, Initial Engagement. Tank would start by absorbing damage and trying to withstand Kuuro's initial attacks. His main role would be to block and mitigate as much damage as possible, relying on his stamina and toughness to endure. Kuuro, on the other hand, would begin by assessing Tank's defensive strength and using energy-based attacks to test how Tank reacts to high-powered assaults. Kuuro's divine speed would allow him to strike from different angles, keeping Tank on the defensive. Phase 2, Tactical Combat. Tank's main advantage lies in his defensive capabilities, and he would focus on absorbing damage while trying to strike back with his brute strength. However, Kuuro's energy manipulation gives him a significant edge in terms of offensive power. Kuuro would likely use his energy blasts to overwhelm Tank's defenses and wear him down. Tank could possibly last for a while, as his durability is impressive, but Kuuro's magical attacks would continually put pressure on him. Final phase, Decisive Moment. Tank's resilience might allow him to survive Kuuro's energy blasts, but eventually, the constant assault from Kuuro's divine power and speed would break through his defenses. Kuuro's regeneration would also allow him to recover quickly from any damage Tank might inflict, while Tank's endurance would eventually be tested to its limits. Chance of winning. Tank 30% Tank is incredibly durable and has a lot of endurance, but Kuuro's divine abilities, speed, and energy manipulation would ultimately overwhelm him. Tank's role as a defender works well against physical threats but struggles against energy-based and divine powers. Kaishin no Kuuro's 70% Kuuro's offensive abilities, divine power, and speed would give him the upper hand. He has the means to bypass Tank's defense with energy attacks, and his regeneration ensures that even if Tank lands a blow, Kuuro can recover quickly and continue applying pressure. Winner, Kaishin no Kuuro. Kaishin no Kuuro wins due to his divine power, energy manipulation, and superior speed. While Tank is extremely durable and resilient, Kuuro's energy-based attacks, combined with his tactical intelligence, would eventually overwhelm Tank's defenses and break his stamina.